Hello, Ultra Buddies and new Ultra Buddies. Welcome to a how to play Ultraman card game brought to you by learnucg.com. We'll put it in the description if you want to go through this yourself. It's a tool we made to share the game with others, teach people that we might not be able to play with in person. There's also a play versus AI, so once you learn the game, you can test your knowledge a little bit, and some community resources. So definitely check those out when you feel comfortable and ready for the next steps. So we'll run through the tutorial together and learn all about Ultraman card game. There's a few different types of cards. There's character cards. This is the main card we're going to be using to battle with each other. They've got levels. We're going to be leveling up throughout the game. You're going to got character names, which you're going to be leveling up specific characters with each other to get stronger and stronger, higher and higher battle points. And that's how you're going to be using to battle and determine who wins. So those are like the three main points. The rest is all nice to knows, extra effects, effect text, and all that stuff. We've also got horizontal cards called scene cards, which help us determine the flow of the battle. They give you kind of a extra field advantage over the opponent, and you can only play those at certain points in the game, indicated by the round number. It's kind of like a level for a scene card. Let's get into the tutorial. We'll start off with the parts of the screen you need to be aware of, and the game zones, and then we'll get to the actual gameplay. So your hand is down at the bottom here. We've got the deck, we've got the discard pile, so when certain effects will fill it up. You don't like destroy creatures in this game, so it's a little bit different. We've got the battle area where we'll be playing our characters and leveling up and having fights. We've got the scene area where we'll play those scenes to sway the flow of battle. The opponent's battle area, which is going to mirror our battle area. We've got a phase indicator for all the parts of the team, all the parts of a turn, as well as who is lead and next, which we'll get into in just a moment. And we've got battle points, so you'll see the base battle points will be blue. If they've been increased overall, then they'll be green. If they've been decreased overall, they'll be red. You'll get a big, nice indicator underneath each characters. And if you have an effect, it'll have a nice little star effect badge. And then we've got the action panel here, which will give us a history of the cards, as well as some buttons to go through the game, like the pass button. And then in the beginning of a real match, you will be able to mulligan, which means you would take your hand, you put it on the bottom of the deck, draw 6 new cards, and then shuffle them all up. But we won't be doing that for the tutorial. We're just letting you know about it, and we'll have that button appear versus play versus AI, so you can see that. All right, so welcome to the tutorial. So the goal of Ultraman card game is to win 3 battle areas. Right now we only have 1, and we are the lead player. That means we get to do everything first, and then our opponent will follow up, starting with the scene phase. In the scene phase, we can play our scene cards, and only the lead player can play the scene cards. That's actually really important, fighting for lead, being able to play the scene and dominating the battle. But we don't have any scenes. We do have a scene, but we don't have any scenes we can play right now. There's no occupied areas, so we are going to skip. We also don't draw a card on the first turn of the game, so we skip the draw cards. We don't have a scene to play, so we will pass. Now we're going to go to the set character phase. Both of us players are going to play character cards face down in their battle areas. So we're going to go ahead and drag this one face down there. Boop. The AI is a little fast, so it's also going to play a card face down. So we get to see what our card is. We don't get to see what the opponent's is. The opponent cannot see what card we played, of course. So next we have the level up phase. What's going to happen here is that you can level up characters with the same character type. So we have Ultraman Tiga. We can level him up with other Ultraman Tigas. Similar to the set phase, we level up, then the opponent levels up. But we're going to skip this one for now, and we'll just pass. Okay, effect activation phase. This is when we would get any automatically activating effects, any big things like that coming into play. But we'll explore those later, especially in turn 3. So let's pass to judgment phase, which will process the battle between our 2 characters, our Ultraman Tiga and our opponent's COV. And boom, judgment. So they're going to battle, boom, and these sideways cards, character cards that are losing the battle, are going to be turned sideways, and the winners will stay vertical. This will change every turn. Just gives you an idea of what it's like. So we run that battle. We're going to remain the lead player. What that means is whoever's winning the most recent lane, the newly created lane, will be the lead player. So we've also won 1 out of 3 battles. We need to win 2 more to win the game. So we're in turn 2, scene phase. So this time we do have a scene that we can play. So we'll go ahead and drag that over to the scene area. This is going to be the Ultraman Tiga, Ultraman Dyna, Ultraman Gaia, the battle in hyperspace. Some of these card names are crazy, but we love it. So once we've played our scene, then we can pass to the next phase, which will be setting a new character. In this turn, we will set our level 2 Ultraman Dyna. So notice that we don't have to set a specific level every turn. You can always play any card in our hand, which is great. We can play our level 2 Dyna. Our opponent, it will set their character, and this time we are going to level up. Remember, we have to level up the same character. It has to be exactly 1 level higher. So our Dyna could level up into a level 3, and our Tiga could level up into a level 2. For this turn, we are going to level up a level 2 Tiga on our level 1, and that's going to increase its power. You can notice that on the bottom we have an 8,000, 10,000. That means 8,000 for single, 10,000 for double. You can kind of see the icons there. There's 1 card and 2 cards. So depending on how big your level up stack is how strong your characters get. So after we pass we've done all our level ups, we're going to pass. It's going to be our opponent's turn to level up. Okay, and they're going to level up their COV. Oh my goodness. All right. They've leveled up their COV. Now that's a 17,000. That's a big boy number. And they've played an Alien Bolton, which is 9,000 power. Next we're in the effect activation phase. Well, we don't have any effects to play. We have one for scene, but again, we're going to deal with effects on turn number 3 on the next turn. You'll notice this time our opponent has won the newest lane. We have a 5,000 versus 9,000. So they will win and become the lead player. Right. Boom. All right, we lose both battles this time. Uh-oh, we're on the back foot. We've got to make a comeback in turn number 3. We finally have 3 battle areas. This time, because our opponent is lead, they'll play first, and we will play our card next. We're going to play our level 2 Ultraman Gaia. And now it's a level up phase. This is going to be the big turn for us. We're going to level up all our characters. Boom. Boom. Boom, and now we are chilling. Okay, we've leveled up all our characters. Let's see what we got to do next. We're gonna pass, and our opponent uses an effect. This character is Zamsher. When he enters play, it gives this character plus 1,000, so it's an 11,000. A big boy single turn. So we're gonna go through our enters plays effect. So part of the open phase when we reveal our characters is the enters plays effect, where we can activate our effects. We'll go through these each. We have a Ultraman Gaia, which can reveal the top 3 cards of our deck and put a scene card, which is the scene card we have right here. Its name is too long. Or a Tiga or a Dyna card in our hand. So we'll go ahead and click that with the specials badge. We're gonna minimize this so we can see all our choices here. We've got Ultraman Tiga, Ultraman Dyna, and a Gaia, but we can't pick Gaia because it doesn't specify that. So let's just grab the Tiga here, and then we'll dismiss that. Next, we've got our Dyna ability. We've got a nice badge there, so we can activate that. Okay. And this time, we've got a similar choice. Let's grab the Gaia this time. Okay. And now that we've done our enters play effects, you see those cards right in our hand. We've got our enters play effects. We'll do effect activation. Our opponent doesn't have any effect activation, so they automatically pass to us. It's our turn to activate effects. The effect activation phase is when we're going to get some big juice in our battle. So in this case, we're going to do Ultraman Tiga has a really strong ability on this lane. When it's a triple effect, it can only activate if we have a 1, 2, 3 under it. We can discard 1 card from our hand and then BP grade decrease the opponent. That means it's going to take the current BP value they are is 17. It's going to drop it down to an 11. So let's check that out. Okay, we're going to do that, and then let's discard this shiny level 4. Uh-oh, you'll learn about those later. So we give a BP grade down effect. We can see the active modifiers is grade -1, and its power is reduced down to 11,000. So now we have our scene card. This one can give us 1,000 power to a Tiga, Dyna, or Gaia at no cost. We can do it any time we want to. So this time we're going to activate that. Boom, and we will boost our Gaia giving it plus 1,000 to 12,000. And let's see how the battle turns out. 3 wins there. We use the 12,000 to boost over our opponent's 11,000, and we beat Big Ray down in the first lane. So that should cover all the basics of Ultraman card game for you. Setting characters, leveling up characters, learning how to use effects, on-play effects, and activate effects, scene cards. And this is only the beginning. This is only the basics. So you can test your knowledge over in the Playverse AI. You can pick one of the 2 original starter decks, and your opponent will have the other one. And then you can get into some of these community resources. Like I said, we got the official resources. There's a lot of community Discords and Facebooks, and we have a few content creators listed over here, depending on what you want. Some YouTube, some X posters, and some deck building tools for you all to try out. So I hope you all enjoyed the video. I hope you enjoy Ultraman card game, and we'll see you in the next one.